Hello everybody on YouTube. I just wanted to make a quick video on here. I do have a TikTok account where I'm going to be putting up 60-second clips for just general stuff. These are personal accounts, but I'm also going to be doing content that has to do with my religious beliefs. A little background on my religious beliefs. I need to slow down a little bit because this is YouTube, so I can actually be slower. Sorry about that. I'm recording this on my phone without any kind of professional setup. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. I'm going to be putting videos on here that are quite a bit longer, that'll get into greater detail of the topics that I'm going to be putting on TikTok. I'm going to be using TikTok kind of as a platform to bring people to this channel so they can learn more specific things about the topics that I'm going to be doing short clips on, to give a more in-depth and detailed information on the topics that I will be placing on TikTok. One of the first things I'm going to do when it comes to content that is specifically for religious beliefs, I want to make it quite clear on this video, and I will make it clear on every one of them on this channel and on TikTok, that I am not attempting to convert anyone to my faith. Not every path is meant for every single person. We are all unique, we are all complex. And I understand that. What I'm attempting to do is just get information out there. Freely give this information so people can make their own decision at what touches their heart. Because if it doesn't touch your heart, as my mom used to put it when Christian beliefs was a part of my life, don't be a pew sitter. And that basically meant that if you don't have a true connection, it doesn't touch your heart, no matter what faith it is, leave it alone. Because somebody could be sitting in the spot you're taking up that truly believes in everything they're being taught. And that space needs to be available for those people. I don't care what faith you follow, as long as it makes you better. That's the overwhelming necessity for a religious belief in the first place, is that it touches your heart and makes you a better person. And trust me, it is not easy to follow religious faith, especially in times like this, where there are a lot of people out there that will persecute you and put you down for even having a faith of any kind. But like I said, this video was meant to be short and sweet. But being that I'm on YouTube, I have a little bit more wiggle room when it comes to time. I wish TikTok would give us a little bit more time, but I can understand the concept of only giving us up to 60 seconds. Which actually could be quite useful for what I intend to do with it. A little detail, the first topic I'm going to be covering is a history of paganism. Paganism overwhelmingly is a philosophy, a way of life. It is not just doing spells and practicing on an altar, and I'll show you mine. I actually have one. There's mine. I know the lighting is crappy as hell, but can't do anything for that right now. It's got to touch you. So, I apologize for the shadows my phone just cast on this video, but it's got to touch you. I'm giving information freely. If you wish, you can DM me, you can private message me, whatever you want to call it, on here or on the other one. I will do my very, very best. I have 2 jobs, one of them a night job, and I work 5 to 6 days a week at a cell phone repair place, so I don't have a lot of time available, and I intend to go back into college and finish my business degree. So I will answer every DM or every private message that is sent to me as soon as I can. Comments, the same thing is going to happen with those guys. If you want to know, I'm going to be giving out a lot of specific details and information, but if you want me to guide you on the path because you actually want to practice it, I am all for that. I am actually an ordained minister through Universal Life Church online. So, for those of you who want credentials or whatever, I have them. I have since 2015, and I was ordained before that on another account with them. But I felt the need to reordain myself in 2015 because of a specific event that occurred in my life. I will be placing a video on here that will probably drive some of you away to explain that event. And when I do, I want it understood that I am telling this story so that you can learn from it. It's not me trying to get pity or anything like that. It's me telling my story so that you can understand that no matter how good your life is, it can be taken away at a moment's notice. It can be at a drop of a hat gone by one choice that you make. But I will stop ranting on that and get off the hell off my soapbox before I make some of you guys mad and never want to see my channel again. Like I was saying, I've practiced since I was age 19. I'm 36 now. Throughout the video, I want to say this. Throughout the videos, you will see with the content that is related to religious beliefs, you will see a lot of tools and a lot of things. You do not need to go out and buy every single item I show or every single item you see on my altars as time progresses, as I record videos and place them on here to teach the path and to allow people to see what we truly do in ritual. Now, I will be having some of my rituals recorded, and at certain points I will be stopping videos because those points are going to be because I'm in prayer. And those are very personal. It's just like you going into, for those of you who follow the Christian faith or have had done so in the past, you know that your prayers are very private. I don't want that online, okay? I don't, because it's very personal. But once I get past that prayer point, I will re-begin recording again and continue doing the videos. But as I was saying just a moment ago, you do not need to go out and buy every tool you have. In fact, it is tradition that you make your own tools. If you're not a craftsman like me, I make my own wands, but I damn sure can't make no athame or a dagger. Not that kind of skill. I can fix a cell phone all day long, but I am not going to make no bladed weapon because I don't know how to do it. And I know this video is getting rather long, and it was only meant to be a, maybe 2-3 minute video explaining certain things. But anyway, the items you see, I've had 3 to 4 sets of these tools throughout my life since I began this walk. I will also be telling you what book is probably the best source that I've had, where I've had 4 copies, including digital copies, because it is such an overwhelmingly good book for information, both for beginners and for those like myself who have been practicing for a while, because it contains so much useful information. In fact, much of the format of my videos, as far as scripted, and some of my videos will be scripted, some of them will not be. But I prefer them to be scripted because it will be more informative if they are. It's called Wicca: The Complete Craft by DJ Conway. It is available in digital and printed version on Amazon.com for a really good price. I used to buy them for $35-40 at Books A Million, but when I found out that I could get them cheaper in digital format or print when I go on Amazon, that's where I started getting them from. It's a really great book to start with. Excuse me. I need a little bit of something there. My voice is getting a little scratchy because of the cigarettes. But as I was saying, I will be happy to guide people through that really want to either practice the faith or learn as much as they can so they can understand what point of view we have. I am not attempting to convert anybody. If you'd like to convert, that is purely a choice on you. My videos are informational only. Never meant to convert any of you. I want that well understood, and I will be saying that in every video, and I know I'm probably going to drive a few people away for saying it all the time, but I want people to understand that. If you wish to follow our beliefs after viewing my videos, more power to you. Good. Because you found something that, if followed in its true essence, is truly a great path. Let's see. I didn't mean for this video to get so long, but I keep finding things that I think is kind of important to put in here. Let's see. I already talked about tools and stuff like that, so that's good. Books. Printed or electronic or something set up like Wikipedia, great. But it's like any book. Take things with a grain of salt, because no matter how unbiased a person claims to be or is truly trying to be, their own views are going to be intermittently throughout the book. So not every bit of information you get from any given book is going to be accurate or true for all of us. Although I have found DJ Conway's book that I just mentioned a moment ago to be very, very close to being as unbiased a source as I could ever find. That's another reason I like the book. It teaches. That's it. There's not a lot of bias in there for from the author. I don't like sources that are really biased, because then I have to sit there and pick out all the stuff that is erroneous information, that is personal point of view, that may not apply at all or apply to me. Paganism is one of the very few religious beliefs out there that does not have a central governing body. We do have councils, we do have federations that for legal reasons exist, so that legal protection under country laws, under certain country laws, ours, mine being United States, other people that are in different countries and stuff like that, have these set up so that they can have some kind of protection under law, so that they can, so that the government of the country they're in will know where to go to talk to some of our more experienced and more lifelong followers of their faith, so that information can be given that is accurate and fair, to make a judgment, so that that government can make a judgment on whether or not they will put a hedge of protection over that faith. Paganism and eclectic paganism in the U.S. is legally recognized under the title and name of Wicca. So, for legal reasons, so that I have protection, I am Wicca, or Wiccan in the plural form. For those of you who are a traditionalist and would prefer to use traditional titles, I am an eclectic pagan. I do, at times when I've been in groups, take up the title of head priest, and that is more or less is like acting head priest. There was no one else willing to do it for rituals, so I stepped in. My true title that I see myself as is just a simple priest. And that's mainly because I've made a few mistakes in my life that I think that I still have to work through, and I still have to get through. God, this video is so long. I'm sorry, guys, that I have to get through before I will earn the right to call myself anything more than just a simple priest. I don't personally, now some people will not agree with me, and quite honestly, those of you that don't agree with me, I give a damn, but I don't at the same time. I don't see numbers of years in practicing as a true reflection on whether somebody deserves a certain title or not. I see knowledge and wisdom, because there is a difference between both of them. Having the knowledge, but not having the wisdom on how to apply it or teach it, are not the same. You've got to have wisdom with knowledge, and without knowledge there can be no wisdom. They are hand in hand. Anyway, yeah, this video is almost 15 minutes long. I never intended it to be this long, but that's fine, because I'm probably answering a lot of questions for you guys out there. As far as other books, the easiest way I have found to look for a new source is just go to a local bookstore, Books A Million, Hastings if you still have an. Ours closed down, but we still have Books A Million. Is go into go into the New Age section, which I hate that term, because a lot of the I'll get into that later. I'll do a rant video on that one. And yes, I will be doing rant videos. Sorry to you. If you don't like rant videos, don't watch some of the ones. I will label them as rant videos so you will know ahead of time that it is a rant video. Is just go in there and sit down with a book you pick off the shelves that catches your eye and read a few chapters, see if you like it. And then go online, always go online. Save the title and the author and go online and search it online. It's usually cheaper because you can either get it in digital format or you can get it in the same form you got, which is hardcover or paperback. Much cheaper than you would have in that store. Same with items. I have all the items that I have. Very, very, very few of them are. You haven't seen a detailed look, caught more than a few seconds of footage of my altar, but a lot of the stuff that's on there was bought online, and it is just as good as far as quality as anything I could have bought locally. In fact, some of it I couldn't have bought locally because it's not available around where I live. I live in Alexandria, Louisiana. Yes, I am giving my city. I don't care because, quite honestly, if you're in Alexandria or the surrounding area and you want to meet me in person, I would love to. And yeah, I don't mind meeting people in person. In fact, I prefer it. I love being online. I love being able to put I love being able to put myself out there, but there's something about being in person that is awesome. It is quickly becoming a lost art. Also, there is another book. And let me get the key to my religious stuff. Yes, I have to lock my religious stuff up. Mainly because I have a roommate that made a few mistakes. And it cost him my trust in leaving my religious items in peace. There's another book I'd like to recommend for those of you who want to either want just general information on how, weddings or hand fastings, as they're referred to in our religious beliefs, or it's not in here. Okay. Well, or you want to actually become ordained, which if you want a link to become ordained through the same online source that I will be more than happy to give that to you. I'm not going to put it in the description thing yet because I really don't know whether or not anybody's going to really want to do that. And for those of that you do, just private message me or DM me or whatever the heck they want to call it on this social media platform, and I'll be more than happy to send you a link to their website so you can. Anyway, it's the title for that book is Welcome to Hera's Blessings, Hand Fasting and Wedding Rituals by Raven Kell. I'm going to butcher the hell out of this person's last name, but I'm not very good at that kind of stuff. Calendra. Anyway, this video is getting way too long, so I'm going to go ahead and try and put a cap on this bad boy. That book has a lot of information on a purely pagan wedding, but it also has information on how to weave in other faiths into a cohesive unit for satisfying, like, say you have a Catholic parentage on one side and a Jewish parentage on the other. It will teach you how to do a ceremony that will allow you to do both in the same ceremony. But anyway, have a blessed day. I told you guys I'm sorry for the long video, and I told you guys I was going to wrap it up, so here's me attempting to wrap it up. I'm going to catch flack for this, but yes, I have a U.S. flag in my bedroom. I used to be a U.S. military soldier, so go figure I'd have the flag hanging somewhere. I prefer to be outside, but right now I don't have a flagpole out there, so I'm not going to do it. Plus, I don't want to get up at the... Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. It's 20 minutes long. It's ridiculous. I know. I apologize in advance. Have a blessed day, and take care of yourselves, guys, out there. Please be safe. Wear your masks out in public, and wash your hands as often as possible. We're not out of this yet. We're in this together. Let's save lives by doing simple things.